What's up? It's your boy Mean Joe Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto, NBA Youngboy. I just saw a clip of a recent interview that he just did, and the interviewer asked him, the title of his album is called Make America Slime Again. And he asked him, what's the meaning of that? And NBA Youngboy responded, hey, whatever, he gonna follow whatever Trump do. And I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people, in their feelings about that. They talking about that, saying, like this generation, they just lost. They don't really know what's going on. They just doing whatever. But what I got out of that is, Trump had pardoned NBA Youngboy when NBA Youngboy was about to do a 2-year bid. So you know how people is. Oh, he helped me, so it's whatever. I just figured that he feel like, hey, Trump pardoned me, so he had my back, so I'm gonna follow him. It's whatever. You see what I'm saying? But the bad part about that is NBA Youngboy got a big follow. He got a big following. This generation look up to him. So they can look up to him and be like, yeah, I'm gonna follow whatever Trump do, just blindly, just doing it because NBA Youngboy is saying it. And that's the part that's getting twisted for me. I think people should, for their own reasons, judge off what they believe in and what they think. That's what NBA Youngboy think because he got a pardon. Trump pardoned him. That's just like if somebody did save your life in some kind of way, you're gonna be forever grateful and loyal to that person to an extent because they did their favor for you. You see what I'm saying? And that's why Youngboy, he doing it, make America slime again. And plus, I'm sure he know that this was gonna be controversy. He knew people were gonna talk about it, which give him promotion. Was putting his album in the spotlight because people talking about it. But like he told the interviewer, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna follow whatever Trump do, And then, everybody can't follow what Trump do because it's certain things I'm sure a lot of people disagree with Trump about on certain things. And this generation here, they look up to Youngboy so much that they will do whatever Youngboy say. They will follow whatever Youngboy do. So that's what I don't like about this situation. If you like Trump, like him for your personal reasons, not because your favorite celebrity is with that. And then, NBA Youngboy, he has reached over to superstardom. He's a superstar now. That last tour, he had, people was coming. He made a lot of money. To this generation, he is a superstar. He's not just a rapper. He's a superstar now. But trying to compare him to a Michael Jackson, come on, y'all. Even he said in the interview that they going a little too far with that, You can't compare nobody like an NBA Youngboy rapper to a music pop mogul like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was so big without the internet. Come on. Could you imagine if Michael Jackson would have had social media back in his day, in the 80s or before then? If Michael Jackson would have had a TikTok back in his time? Do you know how many videos would have went viral? Do you know how many Michael Jackson challenges would have came up on the internet and how many times he would have broke the internet? Michael Jackson with the internet? Come on, man. All the kids, everybody know Michael Jackson now. You can ask your kids who is Michael Jackson. They know Thriller. Somebody gonna say, be there, be there. I'm back. Everybody know Michael Jackson, from the kids, from the black races to the white races. He was so big and he didn't even need social media. He brought people together without social media. So could you have imagined if he would have had social media and Michael Jackson? You can't compare nobody to that man on the music, man. Especially not an NBA Youngboy. And he said it. He said, I think people, they go a little too far comparing him to Michael Jackson. And he right. Let's see the songs NBA Youngboy coming out now. Let's see in 40 years, will people still be rapping it or singing it, however you want to call them? Let's see if people going to be rapping NBA Youngboy 40 years from now, or remember any songs that he did 40 years from now, compared to a Michael Jackson. They got multiple hits that they still play in the movies. People still play his songs. I'm talking about Michael Jackson's just too big, man. He's too big. And he didn't even need the internet to be big. At Michael Jackson concerts, people, they had to have the ambulance to be there because people was falling out. People were passing out, man, when that man came out to perform. It don't get no bigger than that. People crying. White people crying. Black people crying. Just to see and greet this man. And he didn't even have the internet. This was all word of mouth, television. You had to catch the shows. And everybody, when the show came on, everybody tuned in. The ratings of that show on the TV up to the roof. And just, man, if we would have had social media then, oh my God. Come on now, y'all, NBA Youngboy was right. They went a little too far with that, comparing him to Michael Jackson. But I could tell NBA Youngboy getting influenced from Michael Jackson because how he was answering those questions, he was talking in a light voice. I don't know how they compare me. They going a little too far. He compared. He getting his style, his ways is coming like Michael Jackson because you can see the clothes that they wear, the tight clothes, And I know when he hear people compare him to Michael Jackson, that's a good feeling. As it should, But come on, you can't be Mike. Don't people going too far now. I agree. Because Michael Jackson was the man. So yeah, hey. I mean, NBA Youngboy, he got his new album out, Make America Slime Again. I'm going to see what's to it, but a lot of people hate that he talking about follow Trump. Because you got a lot of Trump haters, and hey, I do kind of agree. People need to, if they want to roll with Trump, roll with him for your own personal reasons. Not because your favorite celebrity doing it and you love that celebrity so much that, yeah, it's whatever he say. I agree. Because if anything happen and you need money, NBA Youngboy gonna be good. You following this man thinking that, and Trump could take certain privileges away from you. And your life miserable, but it's not gonna affect NBA Youngboy because he rich. So people have to start looking at what helped themselves, not because of somebody else doing it and you just agreeing because somebody you like agreed to it. That can hurt you. You a follower. It ain't gonna sit well with you doing it like that, So yeah, shout out, I give NBA Youngboy for this generation. Yes, he's a big superstar. I give him that. He is. But you can't compare him to no legacy legend like Michael Jackson. Straight up and down. If you made it this far in the video, like the video on your way out, man. And as always, I'm coming back with some more flavor and it's all good. Always. It's your boy, Mean Joe Green. Love. I'm about.